All right, good people. I'm really sorry that I wasn't capturing a video with regard to question number 1 here, but I was supposed to be taking a video for you guys to watch later on. But nevertheless, let me try to highlight what I've done so far. So you were requested to determine the length of DB in terms of y and theta. So the one with y and theta is this right angle triangle DCB, okay? And then we're told that DBC it's theta, and the opposite of this theta it's y. And then we were looking for the length of DB. So this is what I did. I used the trig ratio here for sine, okay? I use sine theta, which is equal to opposite y divided by the length dB, okay? And I make dB the subject of the formula, so I end up getting y divided by the sin of theta. So this is what I got. So now we are to show that AB it is equal to this, right? So what we can do in this case, we just have to check our AB, it is in triangle ACB and also in triangle ADB, right? So when we check ACB, we cannot use triangle ACB because we do not know the length of AC as well as the length of CB. And we are not given these two angles here, angle CAB and angle CBA, so we cannot use this triangle ACB. But what I can see now to show that AB is equal to this, you can just use the big triangle ADB, right? So in this triangle ADB, we know that the length of DB it's y divided by sin of theta, and the angle of DAB it's alpha, and angle DBA it's beta. Therefore, you can be able to determine that our AB it is equal to what you are requested to show in this case. So number 2, here you are to determine the whole angle of D first before you can use the sine rule, because this is the opposite angle of the length AB, okay? So now you can just say with this angle D, this will be 180 degrees minus alpha plus beta, okay? So this alpha plus beta, because we know the whole angle of A and the whole angle of B. So now from this part, you can just use sine rule. You start with what you are looking for. So it's AB divided by its angle, which is sine 180 minus alpha plus beta. You use big brackets, equals to what? Equals to the length of DB, which is y divided by the sin theta, divided by what? Divided by the sin of alpha. The sin of alpha, this angle here, and then from this part now you can just solve. So AB divided by sin 180 minus this angle, it lies in the second quadrant, therefore sin is positive, so sin will be alpha plus beta equals to we do have these divisions 1, 2. So whenever you have something like this, you just have to use the method that they taught you in grade 8 and 9 to say that whenever you have y divided by the sin of theta divided by this division here is this one, and then you write the sin of alpha. So you need to change this division into multiplication. So y divided by the sin theta multiplied by, whenever you change this to multiplication, you interchange your values. The numerator will be the denominator. So sin alpha sin alpha, and here it will be 1 as well. The domain, the denominator, so to say, the denominator will become a numerator. So it means here we are going to have y times 1 is y divided by the sin of theta times sin of alpha. So in this case here, you can just write y divided by what? Divided by the sin theta times sin of alpha. So now you do the cross multiplication here. AB sin theta sin alpha, it is equals to y sin alpha plus beta. You divide by sin theta sin alpha divided by sin theta sin alpha. Therefore, you cancel this two. Therefore, AB is equals to y sin of alpha plus beta divided by the sin of theta sin alpha. So thank you very much. We are done.